Hey y'all, it's another rant. First, I have to tell you about a similar rant that I did. So, it's called Spoiled Rich Kids of YouTube. So go check that one out after this. And this one is just spoiled kids and spoiled people. So, first I'm going to start off with people with disabilities. Yes, so what if they have a disability? They might be different, but they're still human beings. It's not like they're a queen or a god or anything, so stop treating them like that, because them too become brats if you spoil them a lot. So you can spoil them to an extent, but not spoil them completely that they're going to be rotten little brat. So I have a cousin who is bipolar, and also he was adopted, and his adoptive mom, my aunt, would spoil him a lot, and he would throw temper tantrums if he didn't get his way. So he ended up being pretty much a criminal. He would beat people up, threaten to kill people, threaten to kill his mother, hit his mother, and smoke weed and probably do other drugs too. And I heard a story that he had people that wanted to beat him to death by a bat because he was also dating the guy's girlfriend, but they were dating before this guy was, and the guy was being jealous or something. I don't know. And so I live with someone that has a severe mental illness, and she's 60 years old, and she's spoiled rotten. She never does what she's told. She just, if you tell her not to do something, she'll do it worse, like shove food in her mouth. She'll be like, and everything's like falling out, or she chokes. And whenever you tell her not to do that, she'll just put more in her mouth. Like today, she was eating popcorn, and we told her to slow down, and she grabs the whole handful and puts it in her mouth. And then she doesn't get popcorn after that. But if Sherry was here, she would have. So she's spoiled. And that's not the only thing that she's spoiled with. Like, she is allowed to be lazy. Like, she can't even walk an inch without getting lazy. And Sherry's like, she can't walk that far. And I'm like, that's called laziness, and it's unhealthy. And she gets snacks all the time, and I barely eat snacks ever. And I wouldn't be allowed to eat a bunch of snacks if I did have snacks for myself. So, yeah. Then there's more people I know that have kids, and their kids will do exactly the opposite of what their parents told them to do. Like, don't touch my phone or tablet or computer, and they do it anyways. And don't go in someone's room and don't touch their stuff, and they go and do it anyways. And they're like, and it's like, and then people say they're too little to remember what you said. It's like, you still have to tell them that they're not supposed to do that. not just let them get away with it and end up breaking something. And then the person gets mad that owns a thing that broke, and they're like, don't be mean. It's like, well, we told him or her in the first place to not touch it, and they go and touch it. And the thing is, they're not listening. They can remember, they just don't listen. It goes in one ear out the other because they're spoiled brats that get whatever they want. So, yeah. And then there's kids on Christmas. It's like I didn't want that present. And then they have a temper tantrum and end up breaking a Christmas tree or something. It's not about presents, kids. It's not. Then they go brag on the internet about what expensive gifts they got. And then there's these little kids that look like they're adults. They get pampered all the time. And they look like little you-know-whats. I mean, seriously, they look like they're meant to be on a street corner picking up guys. And they're like 4 years old. Or 11 years old. I saw a girl that was 11 and she looked like 19 years old. Too much makeup on. Her hair looked like plastic. Her clothes was slutty looking. And she got all this expensive stuff. And oh my god. And then there's the kids that grab things and bite. They're like grabbing and grabbing. They're like, mine, it's mine, it's mine. And they steal things from you. They're like, no, it's not yours, it's mine. And they bite. If you try to take the thing from them, they'll bite you and then throw a tantrum. And yeah, you can spoil your kids to an extent, but no matter what, don't spoil them too much because they'll end up being a brat. Even people with disabilities will. Here's another kid. I know a kid, he's actually my parents' neighbor. He's got Down syndrome, and his sister's like afraid of him. I don't know if she still is, but she was when she was 10. And he's a big boy, and he's really strong. He's spoiled. He molests girls, like he'll touch them inappropriately and you tell him to stop and he just keeps doing it. He'll grab your boob, he'll grab your crotch, he'll grab your butt, and he thinks it's funny. And then he farts on you, he burps on you, he farts on demand too. It's weird. He farts on command like an animal. Ugh. And his parents just say don't. They have to pry him off of you, but they don't. They just say stop it and then walk away. And like, he's still doing it, and they don't really do anything about it. They just laugh about it. His dad does. So then, yeah, that's pretty much it about what I have to say about spoiled brats. So my spoiled rich kids of YouTube is pretty much about the kids that go on and brag that their parents have money to buy them all these toys all the time. So check that one out. It also mentions one guy I think is a pervert of the internet, so I'm suspicious of him and all that he does, so check that one out. And no rude comments, because people are like, you're ugly and all that, just because I said something about their little idol who's really a pervert that likes little kids, especially little girls. So either that or he's gay as a freaking birds. But no, he's seriously a pervert. That's what I think. So yeah, there's way more going on there than being gay. So that's my spoiled kids rant. It's not really a rant because I'm not yelling or anything, because there's a little kid that's trying to go to sleep. So yeah, my face is itchy because I got dry skin. So bye.